For all your MyTeam needs, make sure you hit up aoeah.com and use code VON for 3% off at checkout. Yo, what is good, YouTube? We are back with another video. Before I get into this video, make sure you guys are hitting that like button and hitting that sub button. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. But today we are getting into the new Gamma packs that have not dropped officially yet. They'll drop at 11 a.m. Eastern time. It's still 10 o'clock, so we got time for that. Right now we just have the Swish. We have the last unfazed packs. But these packs that are coming out today are more juice than anybody even expected, even after all the Invincible announcements and Bowl being announced last night. There's more, and it gets better. But basically, getting into it, the new Gamma packs are here. And as you can see off of this, David Robinson, Ben Simmons, AD, and KD are all the Invincibles, and obviously AD and KD for the heroes. And then obviously we knew about Bowl, but nobody said anything about Thon Maker. Nobody said anything about Mo Bamba. There's a couple opals down here that I think are going to be really good budget cards. Franz Wagner as a pink diamond. Michael Carter-Williams as a pink diamond. Both should be really good. And these packs are going to be really, really, really good packs. And there's a lot to be excited for budget players and for all money spent players. But getting into the first card here, David Robinson, obviously as an Invincible, he's going to have pretty much every single badge. He does have every single defensive badge, as you would expect from him. For playmaking badges, they did give him Hall of Fame Hyperdrive and Quick Change. So this is going to be a really fun card. I'm for sure going to have to pick this card up. In terms of SIGs, they gave him Quick Dribble Style, Pro Size Up, which isn't great. I do like Tim Hardaway's signature combo. LeBron's crossover isn't the worst. Neither is Trae Young's moving behind the back. I don't love John Wall's step back, but also not the worst step back. Moving spin Cat, not too sure about that. I don't think I've ever really had experience with that moving spin. Moving Hezzy John Wall is actually a pretty good one. Triple threat style normal 6, also one I'm not too familiar with. But in terms of this card, I mean, it's an Invincible. It's David Robinson. David Robinson cards are always good. He's going to have pretty much 99 everything. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really good card. It's going to be a very overpowered card. And people are going to be doing some pretty crazy things with a center card. But we are at the point in the game where, you know, pretty much every position is going to be able to do everything. But getting into the next card here, it's going to be Invincible Ben Simmons. I feel like this card came a little bit early. I wasn't expecting him to drop, you know, this early. I was expecting a couple other players before this card, but with a 99 speed and then pretty much 99 everything else, this card is a problem. A really good card. They give him Quick Dribble Style, his own size up. They give him basic signature combo, Kobe size up escape, obviously the best size up escape in the game. So this card's going to be moving pretty quick. Scottie Pippen behind the back, also the best behind the back. This one also got cat spin. Like I said, I'm not too into spins, so I'm not sure how great or bad that spin may be. John Wall's step back and Hezzy. Like I said, step back not the worst. Hezzy is actually pretty good. Normal 3 triple threat style, also pretty good. So that card's obviously going to be a dub, going to be super overpowered. People are going to be doing some crazy things with that card as well. I still have his regular dark matter on my team. It's about time for me to get rid of that and either look to the new Ben Simmons or look somewhere else. But in terms of this AD, one of my favorite MyTeam centers of all time. I don't really care too much for him in real life. I don't have anything against him, but I mean, I'm not like an AD fan. But in MyTeam, I'm definitely an AD fan. Love his jump shot. Got an amazing jump shot. Obviously, with 99 everything, he's going to be an absolute demon. With the Quick Dribble Style, the Kobe size up escape, he's going to move pretty well. I mean, he's got a couple basics, a couple normals in here, but the size up escape being Kobe, the dribble style being quick, means this card's going to move pretty well. He has Jimmy Butler's step back, which is all right. His own spin, which I'm, once again, not too really sure about spins. I don't pay attention to him too much. Dunks aren't bad. You don't really see any windmills in here. You do see some back scratchers down here. The athletic side tomahawks, LeBron has that dunk as well. Not the best thing, but it's also not the worst. As long as you see no windmills, it's never really that bad. Getting into KD here, obviously, a great card. It's KD, so he's going to have 99 everything, all the badges, every shooting badge, almost every playmaking badge, almost every defensive badge. He doesn't have box. I would probably put that up to gold. just because he is either going to play your 3 or the 4. So you're going to want him to at least attempt to box out. Getting into the animations, he's got quick. He's got mostly his own. He does have LeBron's crossover, which is not bad. Scotty's behind the back, obviously the best in the game. Step back Harden. Can't say I'm in love with that, but it kind of just is what it is. I'm not really too positive how great or bad his side-zip escape is, but the moving spin KD, that is a good spin. I do know that. Hezzy KD is not a bad Hezzy either. This normal 5 triple threat style, I've actually never used that one, so I have no clue. Getting into the dunks, he doesn't have any windmills as well. Couple iffy ones, but with the quick drops off too, the athletic hangs off too, that's pretty safe. Leaning slams isn't too bad. And straight arm tomahawks also not too bad. So I don't think it's really going to kill that card. I'm not going to get into the hero cards. If you want to get into them to yourself, it's going to be pretty much the same SIGs. It's just the attributes are going to be a little bit lower. Obviously not going to have as many badges. We're going to get into Bol here. This is where it kind of gets more in depth because it's not just 99 everything. You're looking at what ratings are good, what ratings are bad. 90 speed, obviously, for a center as tall as him. What is he, 7'3"? Obviously, that's amazing. They only give him 90 interior defense. I don't love that, but he is 7'3". He's super lanky. So I don't think 90 is going to be the end of the world. 88 perimeter is not bad. 88 lateral is actually pretty good for a 7'3" player. Gave him an 85 driving dunk, which obviously isn't great, but I think that's what they gave Bol last year. With as tall as he is, as fast as he is, I don't think that's going to be anything to be worried about. The 90 speed with ball, the 92 ball handle, great rebounding, great block as well. That's another thing. They definitely blessed him with the block. In terms of defensive badges, they did leave a lot on the table here, but they gave him clamps, chase down, brick wall, intimidator, pogo, rebound chaser, and rim protector, which are probably the 7 most important defensive badges that you would want. Playmaking badges, they did give him quick chain. They did not give him, oh no, they did give him hyperdrive, even better. Okay, I didn't even see that at first, but they did give him hyperdrive and quick chain, so that's a dub. They gave him most of the shooting badges. The only one on here that I would potentially upgrade would either be green machine or hot zone. If you could do both of them, that'd be great, but most people probably won't have both of those sitting around. Finishing badges, they're not bad. I mean, the only ones that I'd really like to see Hall of Fame would have been probably Lob City Finisher and Posterizer, but them being gold, that isn't the worst thing in the world. Probably a good candidate of a card to badge up. A lot of badges here on the table that you could definitely badge up and sell back. He's already going to have a ton of value, which is going to make it really easy to badge up, and there are a ton of MT off of that. Getting into Thon Maker here. Obviously, Thon Maker cards are usually pretty glitchy. The 94 speed is amazing. The 94-3. He's got a great driving layup, an amazing driving dunk for as tall as he is. And once again, he can play the 3, so that's going to help you out a lot. 88 interior is not great, but it's not terrible. Same with the perimeter. Playing the 3 is a little iffy. I'd probably play him at the 4, to be honest, just considering that, you know, he's not the best at protecting the interior, so you don't want him to play the 5, which he can't anyways. But putting that into perspective, you wouldn't want him to play the 5, and since he's not the best at guarding shorter players, you don't want him to be playing the 3, so I'd probably play him at the 4. The 94 block is really good. 94 speed with ball, 95 ball handle. Obviously, he can get a bucket. He can move really well. But the main thing it comes down to is the animations. I don't like really any of the SIGs they gave him other than the Scottie Pippen behind the back. The size ups, the combos, the size of escape being KD, that's not terrible, but I don't love it. Same with the crossover. I just feel like they didn't really give him anything that's like, wow. You know, I feel like most cards get Scotties behind the back. So I just wish there would have been more in there that's just like, it just changes how you look at the card. The last one I want to get into here is going to be this Mo Bamba card. I think people forget how good Mo Bamba cards are in 2K. Standing at 7 foot with a 7'10 wingspan. Just always been a great card. No matter what, you know, rarity is, diamond, opal, dark matter, it doesn't really matter. They only gave him 83 ball handle, but that's not bad for a center. You're not really going to be ISOing with him, but if you do need him to, you know, maybe jab step a little bit and take off, he can do that. He's got the 92 3-point shot. Obviously, defense on a Mo Bamba card is going to be amazing. 98 block, the 95 interior, 88 lateral quickness, actually really good for a Mo Bamba card. 90 driving dunk is not too bad. And then in terms of playmaking badges, not really anything there. Gave him most of the defensive badges as you would expect. I wish they would have gave him ankle braces Hall of Fame. That's a badge I think is super underrated. For shooting badges, Blinders, Chef, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, probably Fade Ace too. For me, I like fading with my centers, so those are 5 badges there that I would have liked to have been Hall of Fame. Kind of badges that don't kill it, but do kind of make you question, if this card is going to be 400k, which I don't think he will be, but you never know. If he was going to be really expensive, I probably wouldn't pay that just because of those badges being missing. In terms of finishing badges, he has everything you'd want him to have. Slithery Hall of Fame would have been nice, but gold is fine. Not too worried about that. But just a lot of stuff in here that's really, really interesting. In terms of what cards I would pick up for your team, it kind of just depends. Obviously, if you can get any of the Invincibles, that's a huge dub. In terms of the heroes, if you can't afford an Invincible, the heroes are a great option. But for these cards, I just feel like there's a lot of flaws no matter where you're at. I probably wouldn't pay more than 400 for Bull, and I think day 1 he'll probably be around 6 to 7. So I'd wait a couple days, see if he goes down. If not, I probably would pass on that card. Just, some of the ratings, some of the badges being missing that we went over. It's just tough for me to want to pay over 4 for that. Same thing with Thon Maker. With the dribble SIGs they gave him just kind of being super average SIGs. I don't really love that. I feel like I just feel like I wouldn't pay more than 4 as well for him. I probably would actually even pay just a little bit less for him than Bull, just because I know Bull is going to be glitchy. It just kind of makes it hard to spend that much on a card that has, an 88 interior and an 88 perimeter defense. And then the SIGs, once again, were not good. For Mo Bamba, this is the card out of all of them that I think I would like the most in terms of these Dark Matters that are here between Bull, Thon, and Mohammed. Probably would go with him because he's going to be the cheapest, and overall just seems like the most complete card. They didn't do anything. I understand why they did it to Bull and Thon, because you have to, try to balance the game somewhat, but it also does kind of hurt the card. But in terms of Mo Bamba, I don't think they really did anything, to try to balance it. I think the card is just overall a really good card. So I'd give Mo Bamba a 9 out of 10. I would give Bull, and Thon probably a 7, maybe a 7.5 out of 10. Obviously, the Invincibles are 10s. The heroes are probably 9s just by default because it's AD and KD, so you don't even really have to grade those. Just really good cards. But that's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions, put those in the comment section below, and I'm out.